Only Purple introduced.
What is up out there in YouTube landia? This is AG Chopsticks, and it's time for our lunch day hunt. Today we're doing something different. We are going to hunt, as Hydroconomist or Darth Plata would say, quarters. We are going to hunt quarters today. That is my typical Wednesday hunt, and we're going to try doing it with you today. And in honor of Darth Plata, and he's in the room, I do have my Nectar of the Gods coffee here in my Darth Vader mug. So hopefully the dark side will bring me some luck. We do have some cool enders in the box today. I'm actually pretty excited about it. So here's the first 33 that we're going to search through. And I know it's a little hard to tell on camera, and I just shook the camera, but we do have a Weir. We do have a Weir, and we do have a Samoa Bat ender. So we do have a chance at those elusive W's today. So let's hope for those W's. Welcome in. Hopefully everyone's hump day is going well. Mine is going well, especially when I saw that ender and that enter. So we're going to get to it. I am not going to open this side of the box first. I did look through all this, checking for enders, moved the enders to this side of the box, 2019s as well, because they, of course, could be Ws. But we'll start over on this part of the box for our first 33 and see what happens. The second box I have, if I do get to it, does have 2019 enders, so we'll see what happens. Hey, I appreciate Lurkin Hydro / Darth Plata. Oh, and Mama Hydro, Mama Plata is in the house as well. Please, as you're sitting here, smash that like button for me, please, and let's have a hangout and chill. We're going to try and set this aside and do quarters. They're a little more difficult for me, just how I keep it tight to the chest usually when I search. Well, that's not on camera. So we'll see what we can do. Yes, please hit that like button. Thank you. I'm going to move my chopsticks out of the way because I'm actually going to try and do some sorting today. I do have some friends who need... Oh, let's go blue and orange, the favorite colors of Chopsticks Jr. and Little Mega Chopsticks. I do have some friends who are looking for 2020, so I'll throw 2020s in here, even if they're P or D, and then 2019s as well, to try and help people, I might as well help people while I am doing this hobby. I'm going to roll up my sleeves. I'm going to get the hands ready, and we are going to grab our first roll of quarters. So if I'm not quite as attentive to chat, I apologized. But, quarters are a little more difficult to search than half dollars because they're a little bit smaller. So let's crack into this and see what we can find. Again, we're going to be looking for silver. We're going to be looking for proofs, and we're going to be looking for the W's. I typically don't search for errors. Even in the God We Rust, if I do see like a Kansas obverse, I'll switch it, reverse, I'll switch it to the obverse just to see if we have anything fun. So I'm going to try and search these here. Maybe I'll do a half roll at a time to make it easier to see. All right. We'll get these searched, see if we can find anything. No silver so far. And I'm only going to keep the BU examples like, oh, that's in Minnesota, actually, Voyagers National Park. All right, nothing in that first half roll. So we'll keep on rocking and rolling here and see what we can find. Hey, Pennies and Benjis, welcome in. Hey, Little Mega, how you doing today?
I'm good.
We got a P, Voyager still. She is not going to help me in the hunt. We got a D, beautiful coin, lol. So we'll throw it in there just in case somebody needs it for their collection. We're just doing a random hunt today. See if we can, hey, I don't have my music on. That doesn't help you guys have some background vocals to see what we can find. Some people are still looking for P and D versions of, there's a, D, lol, of the 2019 quarter. So I am setting those aside for them. And hopefully we'll find some 2020s beside those enders and hope for one of those elusive D. No, not elusive D. Elusive W quarters. For anyone who popped in last night and joined us on the attempted box battle, Brass Junkie, welcome in. I'm going to be more attentive to these today than probably chat. So if you would manage that for me while you're in here, I would greatly appreciate that. We are searching for, we got some bright, shiny edges there. The W's. We're searching for the silvers. We're searching for the proofs. And any errors we might run across. All right, we got a River No Return. D. So these are a little harder for me to search, so I'm trying to do my best for you. Just the way I search my coins, it's just a little bit more difficult for me. And my music stream does not seem to want to play nice today. I might have to switch audio sources. Bear with me 1 second here while I get you some music to listen to in the background, because I know I have a smooth, melodic jazz voice, but having a little music in the background doesn't hurt whatsoever now, does it? So again, anyone who stopped in last night, I apologize for the technical difficulties we had between the Hydro Dome and the AG Chopsticks Vault. I actually was victorious. I know Darth Plot is saying, oh, it doesn't count. It wasn't live. It doesn't count. I won. We are even. Yeah, no, so they do require much more attention than halves just because I already got a San Antonio mission. D. All right. We do have 2020 enders in the box, so I'm excited about that. I am not going to search for errors, extra leaves, extra cacti, spitting horses, like that one could have a spitting horse. I'm just going to look for my W's, my silvers. I did find a W yesterday. You do see that on the coin cam. That's actually being traded away to get one of my my YouTube friends a full set of the 2019 Ws, which is what I'm working on for people, helping them out where I can, because why not? All right, we got a D, River of No Return. Again, I'm going to have to search these half a roll at a time, just the way I hold my quarters, so bear with me here, and try and not muck up the faces of these too much. There's a beautiful D. I'm guessing that's a River of No Return. I'm only looking at beautiful examples here. There's a D, American Memorial Park. And I'll stop saying mint marks if they're not W's, which you will hear me scream if they're W's. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working all the times. It's potentially that pennies to Benjis might not be subbed. It might not like it. I hopefully, with Darth Plata's help, get my actual chat bot up and working here in the next couple of weeks, and it will be a lot more user-friendly, I would hope. But I don't have that technical expertise to be able to get that done, so I will need his assistance. Well, I do have that technical expertise. It's just actually not being a very nice program to me. So far, no epic finds. We have found some, as you see, 2019 P's and D's. Just setting those aside. If anybody needs a P or D in nicer condition, let me know. You got my email here at the top of the screen. Shoot me an email. I'll save you some if you're looking at it for your collection. We do have some thicker, beauty, shiny edges right here. You are subbed. I don't know why. The bot is not liking people lately. I don't know what's going on. So we have a D, but it is a beautiful, shiny, not 2019. It's actually it is a 2020 Weir Park. So my first 2020 ever found is a Weir, and it is a D. So I'm going to set that aside at the request of somebody. So we have random Weir Parks. We have random Samoas up into this mix. So let's see what happens. Let's hopefully find some W's. If not, it's just going to be a cool another D here. All right, we got a bat D as well. Perfect. All right, so it just let you do it that time, so that's all right. Yeah, no, and I don't stream all that much. I have been lately because, as you might know, I am furloughed. So we're spending some time together on your guys' lunch break, my just midday. Hey, welcome in Kenny Beans. Kenny Beans is a regular on the Hydroconomist show, definitely into the hydroponics side of his channel. So welcome in, Kenny Beans. Good to have you back. Good to have you hanging out. Let's skip that ad here. Let's get you some music back playing in the background. So we're searching through quarters today. We have found an example each of the Samoan Bat and the Weir Park. So we are getting there. No W's yet, no really good treasures, but hey, you never know. You know, circulated rolls with these mixed in, you never know. There might be a chance of having W's in there. I've been averaging about 1 W per box, so let's hope we find one with you guys today. A beat up San Antonio Mission. Since it's beat up, I am not. What mini games do I have active so far? I've got Gamble, I've got Slots, I've got Heist are currently active. Once I get actually Chatbot up and running, we will see about getting further ones up to date. There's also Duel. We got a War in the Pacific, Bad Shape, and P, so I'm not going to keep it to the bowl. I'm only throwing in the bowls those really nice shaped 2019s and 2020s, of course. We'll try and build rolls in case people want rolls of 2020. I know they're going to be hard to get. All right, so this one actually is a really nice shaped Kansas. That's why I flipped it over. So let's see if we have the In God We Rust. No, Perfect Trust in there. So if I see random ones like that, I will go ahead and check for known errors, especially in the God We Rust one. I will check, see if that's a W. No, that's a D, and in Bad Shape. So I'm going to throw that to the side. I might have to look at it. No, I don't think anyone's won yet on slots. I might have to work and look at on that ratio. All right. So we're getting on the rolls here. Archaeology Mikey, welcome in. We are doing a quarter hunt today looking for the elusive W's. There were some enders here. There is a D American Memorial. So far, no finds, but, you know, there's only 4 million made and a bunch of quarters that exist out there between the 50 states and the national parks. It makes it harder to find. Actually, so far this hunt is working out. You know, it's for me distance-wise. You guys are still able to see it on chat. You found a 1965 peak quarter DDO FS101. Nice. Yeah, I don't search for errors. I probably should. You know, I put, well, there's a nice shape D, but it is American Memorial Park. So we'll set it aside for people. I just don't do it. I mean, I should. I put probably 4 boxes of quarters through my hands every week. I'm just not a big error searcher. You see it on my main quarter. On my main $half hunts, I don't search for errors much unless they pop out right at my face. So now, if there's an error that's worth, you know, thousands of dollars, maybe I'll start looking for it. But right now, it's just a matter of having fun, looking through this, pardon me, and hunting these for treasures that, you know, quite honestly, if I needed to, I could sell. So that's what we're doing. All right, is this layout working for you guys on the quarters? I know it's not my usual thing. I'm just trying to make sure you guys are getting San Antonio Mission, good condition, but not what we want. Again, I'm setting aside the 2019 just in case people need them for their collection. That's a P in decent shape. We'll throw it up there. I guess you don't have a meeting. Sweet. Well, you're welcome to hang out. You know, I'm not paying attention to too much to chat. I'm trying to. But quarters are a lot harder to hunt than $half, so I'm trying to focus on this to try and move the stream along, as well as provide good quality content all at the same time, which means we skip ads for, like, Articio. Outstanding. Hope you're ready for next Tuesday, Hydro, that you've got that stream all figured out so we can go back to box battling. Yeah, I'm hoping for W's. I'm honestly hoping for 2020s, and I also need a San Antonio 2019 because I have a trade coming from somebody who preemptively sent me one. Penny hunts everything. Because I knew I was searching this week, she sent me a weir in the mail as well as my lol that I'm trading this coin for, so that you see under the coin camera. But again, if anybody's looking for anything particular, let me know. I'll see if I can find it. You know, there's a beautiful P. Oh, it's actually a Voyagers 2018. How's that music volume going? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? I had to play with my audio last night to try and get my stream to work with the one, the only Darth Plata / Hydroconomist. So, I don't know how it is. I readjusted the volume this morning, so. How's everyone's hump day going? All right, Brass Junkie. Oh, you got a lot of chopsticks. Oh, yeah, that's because I gave you a bunch. Ha! Because back when the command wasn't working, you were having to give it from your own stockpile, and that wasn't working out too well. Now, was it? For those who do not know, Darth Plata is the alter ego to the one, the only Hydroconomist. You end up doing a game stream afterwards? I did not see it. All right, thank you. We do have the one, the only Darth Plata's mama in the house. She has been hanging out in streams lately, which is awesome. Speaking of streams lately, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on the one, the only YouTube Darth Plata, or preferably twitch.tv Hydroconomist, you will actually get to see an epic coin roll hunt. Really great. Come visit the Hydroconomist. It's a pretty beat up River of No Return, but we'll still add it to the 2019s just because we're doing that for a friend. The one thing I like about quarters, quarters are a double-edged sword to me. There are so many different designs of quarters. It makes finding these rare things more difficult, but it's also cool because when you find it, it's more rare. But it actually makes searching easier, especially when you're looking for years and stuff like this. You got a community strike for a channel they already deleted. Awesome. All right, YouTube is just not liking you, Hydro. I don't know, my friend. I'm glad Twitch is treating you nice, and I'm glad we are able to hang out on there. I do moderate his streams. We got that's really nice, actually, Montana. Back in the pile because I don't care. If anyone has anything in particular they're looking for, please let me know and I can slow down and look at it. I do have my box of gloves handy in case we come across a full roll. How do you get a community strike? Oh, we got a Samoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, it's a D. We'll set it aside. Oh, right behind it is an American Memorial Park, which is a P and in bad condition. Then another Samoa. Oi. Well, we're finding the 2020s, which is good. We just got to find one with that privy mark as well as a W. Let's see, we got a D, really great shape. Nothing we care about. No, we got another ad. I really need to get a better music streaming service so we can get rid of the ads for you in the background here. That's okay. I'm manually controlling it for now. Man, I had all these different commands set up ready to go in that box battle against you last night. I had a Calvary horn for when I called in Little Mega Chopsticks to help me. I had a white flag. If you had the money, I would buy out YouTube and decentralize it. If you had that kind of money, yeah. You wouldn't need to worry about buying out YouTube and decentralizing it. All right, there are the edges. We got some shinies in here. Let's see what we have going on. You know, you are probably the only coin roll hunter on Twitch. I know that Half Dollar Make You Holler, when they got taken out with community strikes, switched over there for a while. Pretzel Rocks, that's what I use when I'm not using my own music. Okay, you'll have to let me know. We got a 2020 in the house without a privy mark. That other shiny one was an older coin, so we're just going to go through it and get rid of it. Actually, I think this is working out pretty well. Welcome in, who's ever watching. There are mini games enabled. If you are new to the chat, speak up so that one of my mods can give you some chopsticks. That's what we use for in-game. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. In-chat games, and eventually we'll use those loyalty points to do some random giveaways like we did yesterday. No, 2 days ago is actually when we gave those random giveaways. On yesterday's stream, we actually ended up giving out a free 1964 90%er to somebody in chat because we are giving away rolls. We'll see what happens. I want to start finding silver for myself before I keep on giving it away here. So, all right, another guy hunting pennies. Okay. Oh, we got a D. We got a D back in the 2019s. Oh, back in a 2005 California. That's in really nice shape for what year it is. Not looking for spitting horses. Not looking for the guy peeing on the tree. We've got an Adobe ad. So if you're new in the chat, please speak up, and one of my mods will give you some chopsticks to play either heist, slots, gamble, or duel. So you can play those games and hang out, or just listen to me talk over the music and search these quarters. I should finish this half of the roll while I pardon that slight burp. Again, one thing I like about quarters, you know, if it's not silver, like I can just go past them if I see the old Washington design. I don't have to stop. Does anybody collect bicentennials? Because if you collect bicentennials, I can start saving these for you as well. You know, we'll just throw those in there for now in case somebody does collect bicentennials. Just let me know after the stream and you can hit it. Yes, and hit that like button. Just as International Stacker says, make sure you sanitize it afterwards for your own safety during these unknown times. 9 watching and 8 likes. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you guys are hanging out. Hopefully more people trickle in. If not, you never know. That is quite all right. We got some shiny edges, but none of them silver. So let's set half of it aside and look on here. Yeah, I love Clutch Guitars. I really like his pay dirt reviews. Speaking of pay dirt, have you panned your pay dirt yet, Hydro? Whitney Balls is in the house. Hello, Whitney Balls. Make sure you say hi to Gaming Balls for me. All right, we got a 2020 in the house. Not what we want. Texas, we got a really nice D. Oh, that's a 2020. We got a really ugly. I'm glad that is not a W. A really ugly American Memorial Park in circulation. All right, we're starting to get there. You know, we've got... Oh, those are not supposed to go in there. You know, we got a pile of 2019s, just in case people want them. We got a pile of 2020s in case people want them. And I'll start throwing bicentennials in there because if people want them, I don't keep them. You can certainly have them for just the cost plus shipping. I don't mind doing it. I'm not going to charge you anything extra. W's might come at a premium, but those will not. And if I start finding W's in a great percentage, we can certainly talk about, hey, welcome in Dutch Silver Pirate. We're just doing a afternoon let's hunt quarters and hang out and chill stream. Good morning, Chopsticks Jr. How's your homework going?
I haven't touched it. I just got up.
Okay, that's a problem. Okay, get on that homework, please. Oi, homeschooling, so much fun. Yar shar. Oh, and Brash Junkie, I did finish that problem we were having yesterday. Is that a W? It is a P. Where if people were not putting a space between words, it was thinking it was a URL and deleting the comment. I did get rid of that setting in my Streamlabs. If people are posting links, please go ahead and if they're posting links, please go ahead and delete the links unless they're approved or asked for. So we're just hanging out, chilling. Oh, we got a 2020 bat, but it's a P. Hanging out, chilling, looking for silver, looking for W's, looking for proofs. I did find one W yesterday, so that is awesome. We got another P up in the house of a bat. We actually might be able to pull together a full roll. Yeah, homework blah. Hey, you know what? They only got... they've only got like 8 days left if their grades are in a good shape. So let's hope they actually get those going. All right, we got a couple of really shiny edges. This one looks... Nope. It's not. It looked promising, but it wasn't promising, so that's all good. Dutch Silver Prior, I appreciate you stopping in today. Just hanging out. We're having a little bit of fun. We do this now Monday through Friday, noon Central Standard Time. Usually it's $half, but on Wednesdays it is going to be quadas, looking for the all-elusive W's, because they still carry a premium to them. I was able to get myself a full set. I was able to get Little Mega a full set. Bill Gibson in the house. Good afternoon, Bill Gibson. And I was actually able to get Michael McFerrin a full set. So that's pretty fun. Any W's from here will be extra, except for I do need one more San Antonio for a trade. I do have 2 extra River of No Returns sitting here in the containers. Actually, I put them in holders. Let's see here. Do I have my 2020 holder near here? Yeah, my 2019. So this is what I did with my 2019s. That's a full set that I found either through trades or through coin roll hunting. And there's an extra River of No Return on there just so we can see the obverse with the 5 reverses. So that's how I am storing it. Yeah, I don't know why Darth Plata, it's having a hard time sometimes with people just popping in to give it to him. You might actually need to wait 30 seconds before you use the... before you use the give command. Judy. Yes, there is no Judy in this stream. This stream is a little more family friendly than the one, the only Hydroeconomist. You think Streamlabs doesn't like me? We've been having problems with it. We're going to work on that. All right, there's a really nice shape. Oh, nope. All right, I swear to gosh. I swear that this coin, I'm going to move that W for a second. Hydroeconomist, a.k.a. Darth Plata, has Bob Ross on his screen. I swear that is Bob Ross. I know it's not Bob Ross, but I know it's Frederick Douglass, but it just looks like Bob Ross to me. So every time I see that quarter, and that's actually a pretty BU example of that quarter, pretty nice example, I think of, Bob Ross, and there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents, or whatever his quote was. So I think of Bob Ross every time I see that quarter. Sorry to dive into a tangent, but that was every time I think about it. All right, we got a Kansas. How does it look? I appreciate you stopping in. Stop by anytime. We do sometimes give away random rolls to people. Right now, I'm just turning and burning, not paying attention to chat as much as I could be because I want to find W's. Does that not remind you of Bob Ross, though? I mean, it looks just like him. I know it's Frederick Douglass, and I'm not trying to be disparaging to Frederick Douglass. What he did was amazing. What I'm saying is, it looks like Bob Ross. All right. We're getting down there on this first 33. No real great finds. Check for the 2019 quarter. There's a piano for doubling on the piano. Yeah, it's another error again, archaeology. It's not my thing. I mean, if I see it with the piano, I will set it aside. Tell it I'll throw it in here. And look after the stream or look once I'm done. I'm really just trying to find those really good. Ooh, that is a weird edge. It's just a D, but it is a 2020 D, so we'll set it aside. You don't like that Streamlab guy? Yeah. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, Whitney. We'll see you tomorrow night on the one, the only Darth Process stream. So thanks for stopping in and say hi to Gaming Balls for me, and we will be talking to you soon. Hey, Johnny, I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for the good luck on the hunt. Hopefully we find some of these. Let's see. There's a Bicentennial. Find some of these elusive W's. I've been having some pretty good luck. There's a Guam. You don't see those too often. Was that a 2000? It doesn't even have a date. Oh, yeah, 2009 Guam. Johnny Kilo in the house. The artist formerly known as Johnny Woodbridge. All right. Actually, this hunt's not working out too bad. I was all worried about how it was going to work out, especially with the debacle I had on the stream last night. But this is not working out too bad. Let's see if this Kansas has a full T. It does. All right, now you're going to get to homework. Thank you. Streaming and parenting at all at the same time. Brought to you by AG Chopsticks. No. They're doing well. It's just tough getting motivated. We've been stuck inside for a while here. And so I think they're going a little stir crazy. Try and get them camping some this summer. That is a really bright and shiny edge. It is a bat, but it does not have the privy. All right. There's a really nice shiny edge too. It's a weird D. Oh well. Thanks, Dutch Silver Pirate, for stopping in. I appreciate that. What is my favorite foreign silver coins? No, it's Mexico, Panama, Canada, and Saudi Arabia. You're taking away all of my options. Actually, the one I'm hoping to get the most, and he might be listening, I do have a coworker who is a native of Cuba, and he might actually be getting me some 1976 Cuban silver, so that would be cool to have. I also have a friend from Lebanon, and he's going to get me some Lebanese silver. So those right there are probably that. I know that hydroeconomists, or aka Darth Plotter, would probably say kookaburras, because that technically is a constitutional coin. It is a foreign silver coin because technically it has a denomination behind it, and therefore it can be spent for its denomination out and about. I hope you would never spend an American Silver Eagle or a kookaburra, but I know those are pretty popular. But I would have to say, any foreign silver that I can get my hands on is my favorite, because it's just awesome having it in the collection. 2019. That's not a bad shape. War in the Pacific. I'm just setting some aside that some of my friends said they need. So we'll see what we can find. We're getting down there, but that means we're also getting close to those Weird Park Enders. You are cuckoo for kookaburras. You took Mexico away because if we're talking pure 1 ounce silver, my ultimate favorite would be the one, the only Libertad from Mexico. All right. There is a piano. So you're saying there should be extra keys on an error on a piano. So let's get this in. Really close to that piano. And see what we can find. Where would that error be? And I believe that... Who was it that brought that up? Archaeology Mikey, where would that error be on the piano? That one's too beat up to be of any value, even if it had the error, honestly. So I'm going to leave that under the coin scope and keep going. If somebody sees an error on that and can point it out to me, I'd appreciate it. You just said look for the piano. I saw the piano. Those Queens beasts, yeah, I know. Michael McFerrin is a huge fan of those. Thank you for all 12 watching. Let's hopefully at least have 12 likes smashed on the YouTube. If not, please smash that like button. We are still 0 on the treasures on the board today, but we have found a nice pile of 2019. Pretty good. We do have a nice pile of 2020 going on, and then I'm just throwing the 1976s over there. If anybody collects bicentennials, please let me know via the email address at the top of your screen, and I will set that aside for you. The 1944 Florin from Australia, the reverse proofing is amazing. Yep. I would have to say I have one that's in my stack. Just because it's in my stack and you're calling me out, would be my 1900 Indian rupee that I found coin roll hunting. So that would probably be my other favorite foreign that I have. Yeah, no, let's get to 20. Let's get higher than that. That would be awesome. All right, do we have a W? We have a D, and it's pretty bad shape, so it's going back in the bin to go back to the bank. How's everyone's week going so far? We are on Hump Day Wednesday, so we are officially halfway through. We got a Kansas, and I can see the T pretty well, but let's just double check it quick. Nope, that's a full trust, so it is not an Ngadoui rust. So I know that one's an error, and it's usually pretty easy to see, so anytime I see that reverse, I will stop and give it a look. All right, we're getting close to those ender rolls. No W so far, but you know what? It is called coin roll hunting, not coin roll guaranteed. You never know what you're going to find. We got lots of shiny edges in this roll, so let's hope in here we will find something we want to keep. Is above the piano and the keys. All right, I didn't see any, Johnny, so I threw her back, and we'll just throw that W from yesterday under there. Yeah, no, Libertads, I don't have as many as I should, being that I go to Mexico so often. But I'll have to change that as we go forward. There's D. And yes, I'm throwing coins around because, well, they're just D's and P's. Yeah, it's Wednesday again, Brasher. It's really hard to tell when you're, furloughed and not going to your standard Monday through Friday job, or whatever your job might be. But yes, it is Wednesdays, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I can help you keep and remember the days of the week. It's easy for me to remember because I just have to remember what bank to pick up at. Oh, that went through me for a second, but it was a nice shape, so I'll set it aside. After a while, your eye wants to see that it's a W. All right. There's a nice shape lol. Not good shape lol, so we'll get rid of it. Anybody doesn't know Darth Stacker? He is doing a auction tonight, so please stop by. Darth Plata, would you please put up a link to Darth Stacker's auction? I would appreciate that. Yeah, you can have your chair back, bud. Sorry. We borrowed that last night from Little Mega Helped. Mm-hmm. Chopsticks Jr. just came and gave me the evil eye. I stole his desk chair from his bedroom so we could coin roll hunt yesterday, and I didn't put it back. Italy, Bahamas, Egypt, Greece, Scotland, Ireland, and Norway. I didn't think Bahamas had actual... They issued coins. I thought they were issued for them. Am I mistaken in that? Am I right? Because if they have their actual coins, I need to start looking more when I'm in the Bahamas, because I know my job sucks when I actually have it, and I can actually get to go to the Bahamas for work usually once or twice a year. I know it's a hard knock life. Thank you. And so he has an auction tonight. Good guy, goes by Darth Stacker. So please feel free to join him. I'm going to do one more plug for us. If anyone is not on Hydroconomist's Discord channel, I'm going to have Hydro try and put a Discord link. That's a pretty good condition D, so I'm going to be careful opening that end. Put your Discord link in there. That's a great place for us to communicate. just hang out when we're not on streams. We do buy, we do sell. We just do have some general fun. I know this is not, it is not even what I want. And I just threw a quarter somewhere. And I don't know where that went. Oh, well, I'm going to be a quarter late now. So, throw your link up there. Yes, Bahamas proof sets, but I didn't think Bahamas did them themselves. So that's what's confusing me. So I'll just have to ask when I'm there next. But in 1973, 50 cents for a Bahamas silver coin for $1. Wow, nice. Very nice. That's a good shape one. We'll set it aside. I'm really getting sick and tired of setting D's and P's aside. I'd love to be able to set a W aside. Come on, Rolls. Oh, there's Bob Ross again. We would love to see you. We'd love it for you to come out and play. Please, oh please. There's a good shape lol, but it's a D again. Yes, please feel free to join us on that Discord. We just hang out, we chill, we have conversations. There's some buy, there's some sell. We do some deal sharing. So please, I know a lot of us are on Seeker's Discord already. You can certainly feel free to join Hydro Economists Discord as well. A couple of 2020s in the hand, but nothing we want. Not good shape, so we'll get rid of it. So we're getting down there. We're getting down there, getting close to those ender rolls. You know, hey, it's not a bad little pile of 2020s, and it's a good mix of bats and weir. So we're getting there. Oh, that one's a really nice shiny edge. G-Dub is back in the house. Hey, welcome in. I didn't see you coming in. I appreciate you lurking, hanging out. All right, that's a nice 2020. Please have a privy. Please have a privy. It doesn't. Oi. Let's see if that give command works for him today. Still couldn't find him today. What the... If he runs out of chopsticks, let me know. I can manually give him chopsticks. I don't know why it's not working for him. Alright, at least the updated heist information happened. That's really nice. But it's not even one of the ones we want, so we'll just keep on going. A dumping we will go, a dumping we will go. We've got 10 more rolls to go before we hit the first 33 mark, and then 5 of those, it's those 2020 enders. This is a really nice ender. We'll try and be careful with this one some. It's a D, but I still, in case it's a really nice bat D, I'm trying to be a little bit careful with those. All right, 9 watching. That's okay. Let's hang out. Let's chill. Let's not worry about who's what. That's a bat. All right. We almost got a full roll bat, so I'll probably set aside a full roll as a bat. If anybody wants that full roll, please let me know via my email, and we can work it out. Be nice if it was a nice, brilliant, uncirculated, unopened roll, but I'll do the best I can to set aside a roll for you. I know that 2020 is probably going to be harder to get than most coins right now. Yeah, actually, and Hydro has them too on his stream, so he is going to be helping me some get those up and running. We got a 2020 in hand. Please have a privy. It does not. So we're getting down there. He's got more games. You know, we got some games there. I don't know what else you guys would want me to add. So we got slots. We got gamble. We got duel. So what are the games you're looking for? And then once I get my chat bot actually up and working and not using just Streamlabs to do it, we'll see what we can add in. There's a nice pile of shinies there. We'll see what happens. That's a P. Oh, we got a bat. It's a P, but it's not in great shape. We'll still add them in. Anytime I see the buffaloes, where they go? There they are. On the North Dakota, it makes me take pause. I'm like, hey, wait, no. Maybe that's the Kansas, but it's not. It's that North Dakota. Lots of shiny edges. We'll see what happens here. We got a bat. P. We got a bat. P. We got not a bat. Okay. Well, at least we got some bats. We'll probably have a full roll of these by the time we're done. AMP. Please be a W. You're a D. Nothing. Silver. Hunting quarters. Finding treasure in quarters is far more difficult than finding treasure in half dollars. Just there's far less silver out there, in my humble opinion. And then there's so many different designs that getting back, even if someone dumped a whole hoard of silver, getting that back into circulation is going to be difficult. Come on. That roll opened funny. We only got one standing out. It's a P, San Antonio. So breaking this in half is actually working out pretty well. So we can quickly search and go through these. When I'm looking at the obverse, I'm just looking for W's. If they're bright and shiny, I will check the reverse. Look for the Wisconsin State quarter. If I see it on the reverse, I'm trying not to slow down everybody. But if I see it on the reverse, I will set it aside and check it. But I'm typically, unless it's bright and shiny, not doing any flipping right now. I know it's driving some of you probably nuts that I'm not searching for more errors, but it's just not my style. And that leaves more in circulation for the rest of you to find. My style is just looking for those high value, high dollar targets that will, if I decide I need to flip anything from my stack, I can do so. All right, set half aside. We got YouTube music playing in the background for an advertisement. Well, let's skip you in 3, 2... Oh, you skipped yourself. Outstanding. Just like I'm not searching for unless I see the Kansas obverse, unless I see the Kansas reverse, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking for it. I'm not switching it back over. I'm just plowing through and getting this done to hang out. Why is it not liking you guys? Giving them is G-Dub, are you out of? No, I haven't found any today. I found one yesterday, G-Dub. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I apologize. I'm trying to work on eventually getting a Hey AG feature, so you can yell at me in text. I'm just got my head down, trying to get this done here today. So I apologize. I have not found anything today, but the box isn't over, and you never know. I haven't yet. Most of them are found in the West. What are we talking about? Archaeology. Wisconsin Highleaf? Yeah, no. I haven't found them either. But again, I haven't looked necessarily, so I can't talk too much. G-Dub, if you run out of chopsticks, let me know. I can manually give you some on the back end here through my OBS. And we'll take care of you that way. That is a really, really cool looking edge. It's still a D. And it's one of those, so we'll set it over there. You have no chops? You have chopsticks? Okay, perfect. Then I won't worry about it. All right, we got 6 rolls left in the first 33. No treasures yet, but each of those rolls that we're coming up on has enders on it, so we'll see what we can find in there. I'm done setting aside 2019s for now. I think we got a good selection there. So, if anybody who needs them, let me know. It'll also make this a little bit faster to go through if I'm not stopping to set aside all the 2019s. Darth Plata, feel free to give yourself some chopsticks. All right, we are down to just the 5 enders in this first batch of 33. Then we'll switch to the next batch of 33 and see what's going on. Thank you all. I see 11 of you right now, at least on my Streamlabs in here. I appreciate you hanging out with me on what is a dreary Minnesota Wednesday hump day. Darth Plata did it, yes. Hey, at least you won the slots. That's the first time I've actually seen that slots be won, so that is awesome. Too bad there's no graphics behind it, but yeah, you know what I mean. So we're down to these enders, so we'll save these 3 for last because they are the 2020s. We got a San Antonio Mission ender here. It is a circulated roll. I have no uncirculated rolls. And we'll see what we can find here. The San Antonio mission. Beautiful condition. P. Oh, well. One down. That's okay. Like you said, it's a patience game. It's a long-term game. You're not going to find something every time, but at least we're hanging out. We're chilling. We're wasting the day away. We got a bat in the bowl. We got a Wisconsin. I don't think that's an error. Archaeology, I'll throw it up under the scope. Let you look at there, and you tell me if there's an error on that. It's pretty beat up. I'm sure it wouldn't be worth money as it is. But I saw Wisconsin. I threw Wisconsin up under the scope. Archaeology, Mikey, you're my error aficionado. You can let me know what's going on with it. These are just in my way, but that's okay. You know, I know there's a Minnesota extra leaf. I know there's a spitting horse. I know there's a bunch of errors and quarters. It's not my style to sit and look. We got a bat without a privy. All right, you don't see any errors. It'll go back in the bin. I thought I'd ask. Yeah, the reward feature's not working, Bill Gibson. It's actually give, and that is locked down to moderators. This is a Lowell ender in really nice shape. So I'm trying to be careful opening this roll S and not scratch the reverse. And it is not a W. Oh, well. Yeah, no, mods can probably give them to themselves. I would assume so. There's nothing in Streamlabs OBS that would prevent it, so... Yeah, I wouldn't want to give myself hydro bits in your stream, Darth Plata. Just, it doesn't... Even when I'm running low, I'm like, because you use them for your giveaways. And I don't want to do that. All right, we'll save a bat and a weir till next. This is a weir ender. Come on. There you go. We got a weir ender. And then we got, actually it looks uncirculated ender. If this is fully uncirculated, I will throw gloves on and we'll see what happens. I doubt it. To have just one roll of uncirculated and an entire box of circulated. Trying to be careful with the chopsticks. If it's a full roll, it is not. So let's check this guy. It's a D. Oh, well. This guy is a Lowell in actually really good shape, so we'll set that aside. All right. There are the edges. Bright and shiny weir. No privy. Bright and shiny. No privy. Not that. Bright and shiny, nothing. Memorial Part D, really nice shape. I'll set that aside. Oh, well. Confirmed yourself. Just gave yourself 10 chopsticks. Well, awesome. Eventually, if that goes towards games, we'll have to maybe level set. But I'm okay with that. You've been doing a kick butt job for me. I appreciate it, Brass Junkie. I know we're both on furlough. We're both in the same state. We're in this together. So... I have no problem with you having extra chopsticks. Just to hang out, and I appreciate your help in here. Tone Mercs, okay. I can do that. I have a bunch of really nice condition ones. Oh, there's Bob Ross again. Too bad they're cleaned. I was so excited when I found them. You know, I found so many Mercs that were just beautiful shape. I'm like, oh my God, these are amazing. I got them at 12 times face value, and they were all cleaned. But that's okay. They're still cool to have. All right, we got the bat up and in the house on the ender. So let's try and get this open here. We don't have a lot of coin shows in Minnesota. I actually typically just go to my main local coin store or LCS. All right, there's a bat ender, but a D. I figured, but might as well check. Going to coin shows, I missed that. We actually had the biggest one in Minnesota was scheduled right before the stay-at-place order went into effect, so we weren't able to get to it. I was looking forward to it too. It was my first time going. I'm relatively new to this hobby, only been doing it about a year now, but it's just been a lot of fun doing it. You love your toning? Yeah. As long as it's natural toning and not artificial, I can definitely see your point and why you're attracted to those. What coins do over time is just gorgeous. Yeah, these are all 2020s right now on G-Dub, so I've got plenty going on. But regretfully, nothing good. We have our last ender roll of this first 33. It is a Weir. Come on, camera. You can focus. No, you can't. It's a Weir. So, this one is not the Weir. You're right next door in Wisconsin? Nice. Like Wisconsin, we do some scout camps over there in the summer with my local Scouts BSA troop. Yeah, I haven't been terribly impressed with the one, at least in Bloomington. It's a D, so we'll set it aside. Oh, well. None of the enders panned out, but that's okay. We're still having fun hanging out. Yeah, I know you want Ethereum. Oh, hey, there's a bat we just turned to randomly. 2019, but not what we want. You know, I just saw the Alaska one that has the extra, could have the extra claw. I can't stop. It's just... it would take too long. That could be a spinning one in Wyoming. Oh, here's a really nice example of Kansas. But I can trust that In God We Trust is there. Oh, well. My son also, speaking of Wisconsin, does a lot of show choir performances over there when they actually have show choir. So, spent a lot of time in Wisconsin. All right, no success in the first 33. That doesn't mean in the next two 33s we won't find something. I'll end up probably just finishing this box with you guys. We'll see what you vote on afterwards, whether we should keep going, whether we should end it. I'm going to open it anyways, but it's up to you guys. More Ethereum. Yeah, we get it. You and your Ethereum. Yes, you like Ethereum. Yes, you're crypto. Dark side, something, dark side. South St. Paul show. It's small but fairly close to me. Yeah, no, I was looking forward to the Earl Brown too. You know, I was chatting with my LCS. He was going to be there. Lots of LCSs. Coin Group of Minnesota was there last year. He's a YouTuber, so he would have been fun to check out and see in person. But oh well, didn't happen. There's always next year. Let's get these next 16 going. So this will finish up the first box. Again, I break them up into batches of 33 just because it fits easier through my bank's commercial lane to dump. All right, here's a couple here that are really nice. River No Return. D. And not one. All right. Pennies to Benji's is in Wisconsin. G-Dub, I'm in Minnesota, not far from you. I saw that when kind of far from you. I don't know where in Wisconsin you are. I didn't Google it, but I am in the greater Twin Cities metro, as is Brass Junkie. You doubled your money in Dogecoin. We're back on a crypto, which is okay. I have no problem with what you guys chat on. That is really weird. Oh, that's the exploding volcano from 2012. That's what that one is. Yeah, you just got to be careful on eBay. You did get a sweet deal recently. That's a River No Return. Does anybody in here collect bicentennials? If not, I'm going to throw those 3 back just for giggles. You're in Milwaukee. Nice. Hey, talk about what you want to talk about. I got my head down looking for treasures. You know, I found a lot of silver lately. I found a lot of W's lately. So I'm hoping to find something with you guys today. If not, we're just chilling and chatting. Again, I'm only flipping them if they're in great condition to see if they're 2020s. To add it to that pile of 2020s. Maybe make a full roll. I do have a full roll already set aside for Little Mega. Actually got that at a bank. BU roll of bats. There won't be any W's in there, but still cool to have. American Memorial Park. D. Seems like a Midwest stream right now, actually. Hydro, you're in Illinois, I believe. We got some Wisconsinites in here, some Minnesotans in here. Where else is anyone else from? And 1953 Canadian 25-cent extra condition with blue toning. Oh, very cool. I'll have to look through all I have and look at my toning because it's just not something I do. I'm basically just a stacker besides a few. It's actually a really nice one. I'll set that aside. That's not... Trying to watch the stream. I'm trying to watch the chat. Maryland, that's right. I remember that archaeology monkey from when I mailed you out a letter. Throw the 76 in there just for giggles. Keep it to the end of the stream if nobody speaks up. Oh, there's an On God We Trust, but it has all it has the T. We're getting down there. You know, we only got 10 rolls left. Do you guys want me to keep going? I'm going to open the box anyways. We can keep the stream open. You guys can hang out and chill. You're welcome to. Or should I take it offline when I'm done these? It's up to you. I will do whatever you want. Texas. Don't mess with Texas. I've been there multiple times. Dairy Queen is big in Texas, so I've had to do some leadership conferences down there. And you don't mess with Texas. Nevada Pooping Horse Quarter. All right, I'll keep going. There's one vote at least for keep it going. Kansas. Nope, it trusts, not rust. If I see any Nevadas, I will stop and look for you. 24-hour stream. Yeah, no. I want to stay married, and I want to keep my voice, so that will not be the case. Oi, missed. I should look for errors on them. Oi. What are the errors, Penny? Pennies of Benjamins. Let me know what they are. We can give them a look once we're done. Again, I'm not a big error hunter. I only found 2 last week because I stopped. Because there wasn't a date. Let's see. These ones are really bright and shiny. D. P. Both 2020. That's why they're bright and shiny. Nice. If I see a Nevada, I will stop. Set it aside for you to see if we can find you a pooping horse. I've heard of that one too. There's a spitting horse. There's a pooping horse. Just one more box. Yeah, she doesn't know yet, but I've got an extra 2 boxes coming next week so that I have extra for when I battle Hydroconomus on Tuesday nights. It was going to be, I was just going to get 2 boxes of quarters each time, but I'm going to actually change it, do 2 boxes of halves, not quarters, every time, but I'm going to do 1 box of quarters, 1 box of half. Yeah, the missing design. I saw you mention that the other day. It's cool to have those errors. You know, I don't know if there's any value into them, but I saw them. Deborah Walls, thank you for coming back in. How you doing? Same coin, just look on spitting and pooping. Same coin. Okay. I will look for a horse that is incontinent and rude. Got it. Yeah, that was funny. At least in my mind it was. So now I'm going to have to look at each of these reverses. There's a beat up Kansas. I don't care if that's in God We Rust. It's not. It was just too beat up to keep. I saw somebody worked at a hospital near you. Who was that? If they still work at hospitals, thank you. They're putting their lives in danger more than anyone right now on a day in and day out basis. So much love from my family to them. Let's see, is the give command going to work for her? And I dropped a quarter. You thought it was pretty funny? Good. Still got 11. Look at that horse being rude and incontinent. You're looking at him? Okay, got it. I know you were talking about you. You weren't insulting me. I get it, Darth Plata. It's no worries. And if you are, well, whatever. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Oh, we got a bat. It's still a P. Minnesota. I could look for the extra tree on Minnesota. I'm not going to. Yarners at Mayo. Wow. I'm going to get rid of those. Oh, I'm going to keep those because you said there are errors on them. Then I need to check for later. Mayo especially. That's, on the cutting edge of everything that's going on. Not only that, but just putting themselves in harm's way. There's a D. We're getting down there. And I got a herd of elephants upstairs. Spitting's on Delaware. That's what I thought they were separate ones. You're not done, are you? You're just saying hi and making fun of me?
I was saying hi because you called us a herd of elephants.
Saying hi because I called you a herd of elephants. Oh, we got a river, no return. D. Ooh. Pooping horse is Nevada. Spitting is Delaware. That's good to know. There's so many horses on these coins, it's hard to tell sometimes. But I'm only going to look at the good examples of the coins. If it's a bad example, yeah, if it was a dual error coin, spitting and pooping, that would be awesome. If it's a good example, I will flip it and see what we got. Like, there's an amazing American Samoa. That's actually really nice shape. I know 2009 is harder to get. I'm not going to keep it, but it's cool to see. Let's see here. If the obverses are really nice, I will check them for Delaware and Nevada to see if we have a pooping or spitting horse. Minnesota tends to get... that's actually a really bright, shiny one. It's a D. It's a bat. Darn it. Minnesota tends to get both Delaware and Philadelphia coins. So you never know if we were included in the West or not. Oh, there's a 76. Yes, thankfully. Like, there's a really nice Colorado. They have that few cases over there. I don't think this whole thing is done yet. I think there's going to be a resurgence once we lift. So they're always in frontline hazards, and now they're even more so. So tell your sister thank you. Admin at a nursing home. Yeah, that. Mike the Greek, welcome in. How's it going? We're just hanging out, opening quarters, not finding anything fun, but having a good time hanging out. My next door neighbor is like I said yesterday, a social worker at a nursing home, and she's had lots of deaths at her nursing home. Really been hard for her, so I do appreciate those people out there putting themselves in harm's way. There was another 2020. Really nice New Mexico bicentennial. P. Oh, here is it's not, I thought Wyoming was one of the horses that was doing something. I thought Wyoming was one too. I'm going to set that down while people talk about Wyoming, because I thought there was either a spitting or a pooping horse. This one is neither. But we'll see what people say in chat. Like I said, I am not fully up to date on errors. It's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, I know it's not seasonal at all. And he's still at it. Nickel Nation, coins and more. These bins are for you, bud. So let me know what you need. Searching quarters takes a lot longer than half dollars. So we're still pushing through, trying to find those elusive W's or silver. Double in size now? Wow, 100 by 100? That is epic. Wyoming is a double-sided on the P. This is a D. So we'll get rid of it. Thank you for letting me know. That is a huge garden. I'm actually downsizing mine this year. Doing some wildflower planting, some pollinator planting, and then getting some garden veggies in the middle. Because why not? I'm at home. Might as well plant the garden. Double die on the saddle horn. Well, let's throw it up there. And that's the closest I can get unless I turn up. I do not see any double die on the saddle horn, so it is not. That's okay. We checked just to make you guys happy. I like it. What is that guy? Oh, that's the American Samoa. Yeah, the nursing homes are getting hit hard, and there are a lot of the elderly who have. I'm not monetized, so I can say COVID are actually being sent to her nursing home. And so there's people, people dying left and right at her nursing home. So I feel bad for her. She herself got the disease. She gave it to her husband, and they actually had a co-worker that passed as well. Hey, welcome in, Gina R. We are just hunting some quarters today, trying to find the W's. We got a nice pile of 2019 almost BUs set aside if anybody needs them. We got a bunch of 2020s, both Weir and Samoa, and then Bicentennials just sitting there. Just why? Because no treasures on the board worth posting yet. But we're not done the search, so that's okay. That's a P, D. Really nice shape P, bat. There's a horse, but it's not the horse we want. Okay, now I'm slowing down looking for errors. Darn it. Oh, there's Delaware. Delaware's spitting horse, right? So I'll set that one aside and look at that error. Look for errors in a minute. Wisconsin should have the leaf visible to the naked eye, which it doesn't. So I'm just going to pass it on by. Gardening is very cathartic, especially when you're able to pull out your own stuff. To the fall canning season. Wow. Delaware's a spinning horse. Okay. I'll just set it. I've got it set it aside in a bowl over here. We'll look for those errors afterwards. Because we're still looking for that silver. We're still looking for those W's. Nothing going so far, but, we got a nice pile of 2020 going. I can probably put a full roll together of bats and almost weirs. So, if anybody needs them after after Nickel Nation, still weird getting to say Nickel Nation. But after Nickel Nation gets through them, we might open it up to anybody who wants them is welcome to them. There is Bob Ross again. We're getting down in this first box. So far, no finds. Quarters are typically tougher to have finds in. We'll get there eventually. I did not have luck to get full boxes of uncirculated. Chat is going a mile a minute. Nice, good job, Archaeology Mikey, getting that done. Yeah, let's get to 20. That'd be awesome. Oh, wait, no. I think Darth Plot is going to switch to an alter ego quick and get that taken care of. Appreciate you guys stopping in, popping in, hanging out. We're just doing... We got a lot of nice edges in here. This one is striking my fancy. It's a P. That's because it's a 20. That one, I bet. No, it's not. Thanks for stopping in, Mike the Greek. I appreciate it. All right. Go take care of that little kid, Nickel Nation. I appreciate that. And Darth Plata, thank you for taking care of that 20 likes. We're starting to get a little more traction, people hanging out. Again, this is just a hangout session, a chill. I know that could be extra claw. I don't care. Sorry. I know everybody's probably yelling at me in the back of their head. I'm not searching for errors enough. It's just not my style. Two more rolls for this first box. Hour and 12 minutes. Definitely slower than there. I'm trying to keep up at chat. Mike Greek, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. We'll see you tomorrow night, or if not tomorrow, on tomorrow's $half box stream. We got a bat coming up next. Come on, baby. Don't. American Samoa. No, not American Samoa. Memorial Park is a D. D. Bicentennial. D. Nothing going. You're all aware of the silver. I'm going for the W's. Silver would be nice. W's would be much nicer. Right now, they're still carrying enough of a premium where I can make more money if I was to find W's than if I was to find silver. Because once I have my first two for me and Little Mega, one each, I am able to go on and sell the rest, which I do. Not as complete sets, but little here, little there. Just to help people out, do trades and all that. All right, we got an Adobe Pro. Come on. Showing up in the background there. Let's get that ad. All right. Keeping on going. Oh, we got River No Return. D. And I'm dropping coins everywhere now. Hands are getting tired. I'm going to have to grab a sip of Nectar of the Gods once this roll is over. You know, try and change your name? Maybe that'll help. Oh, so you tried it without a space, see if that helps, or is that just what you wanted to do? A beer? No, 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 no. This is the Nectar of the Gods to me. Coffee. I swear I'm personally keeping Keurig in business. I don't know. Oh, between that and Little Mega. I don't know what it is. But you say it's not just my stream, right, G-Dub? It's other streams that it's doing it on. If it's just my stream, I apologize. If it's other streams, I don't feel quite as bad. Come on. Whoa, that was the first box. Now we get the second box out. We'll start hunting that. Coffee's greater than beer for sure. Yeah, we all are entitled to our opinions, even when yours is wrong, Darth. I thought that was funny. All right, we need another 17 rolls to fill up that bag. I don't know what's going on. We'll get some rolls going here. You guys are welcome to hang out. Archaeology said he wanted me to finish out these boxes with you guys. So I might as well start pulling through. I'm going to open them anyways. I might slow down on my search for errors. Unless I see the obverse, I'm not going to flip to the reverse to find out what we got here. We got our next 17 rolls lined up. We do have a bat ender in this box, so we'll get to going here. Darth likes cold coffee. Yeah, cold coffee's good. This one's been sitting here for the last hour and a half, so it is kind of cold. How'd it work? It's working sometimes. Weird. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. We got 2 bat enders in this box, so let's get these open and see if we can find some W's. We'll keep plowing away, see what happens. Try and be extra careful with the bat side, getting it open. Luckily, with the chopstick, I am able to do surgical strikes to get this done for you guys. Oh, you're hearing a purple light in the background. For that, I apologize. The bat is a P. Oh, well. It was not a W. Who knows? We'll hopefully find at least something to keep, some treasure to put on the board. If not, it has been a fun hangout and chill with you guys. Archaeology, I might drive him crazy, not looking for the errors as much, but woo! You found an Indiana and Arizona State quarter missing a copper layer. Wow. That is cool. That would probably stand out pretty well. And so my method of coin roll hunting would work to find those errors. Why is there a purple ad on my screen? Well, we want to get rid of that for you guys. There we go. Try it again. All right, we'll do this one. This is a Lowell Ender. I'm still would love to find some 2019 Ws. People still need them. And I don't right now. Yeah, more opportunity for him to find them. You're right. There's a D. You missed the exclamation point there, Brass Junkie. That's not going to work. Nice try, though. So this is normally how I search quarters anyways. I've got bowls in front of me set aside for things I want to go back and look at. You're just seeing the inner workings of the chopstick sanctum for coin roll hunting. Oh, Bill Gibson's going to gamble them all. And he wins. Nice. What was that? That was a D. Quarters is definitely a patience game. And then your eyes start making tricks on you, like that D just literally took a W, so I had to stop for a second. Oh, we got another Kansas. But it's full trust. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oi! Doesn't help when I drop coins everywhere, and then I go, oi! Oi! You should make that a screen capture for your audio capture for your stream, Hydro. AG going, oi! Lots of shiny edges in this roll, though, so maybe I'm throwing around W's. You never know. It just is so excited to come out of its box and play with AG that it couldn't wait. It couldn't wait. Ooh. Oh, that was weird. Sweet. So we're finding weirds in this box now, too, so it's mixed. Hey, G-Dub, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oi! And we'll see you next time we see you. Again, we stream Monday through Friday, noon Central Standard Time, right here on the one, the only YouTube. But I definitely appreciate you hanging out with me today. Means a lot, guys. Oi! Brings back Judy memories. We got some shininess in here. One of them being a Lowell Ender that I haven't checked yet. Oh, Bob Ross. Oh, hold on. I promise I'd set them aside. That was a pooping bear. Or pooping bear. Could be a pooping horse. So I saw it. I'll set it aside. Just to keep Archaeology Mikey happy. Now, who knows? Maybe finding it would be cool. That means you're going to. Thanks for stopping in, Deborah Walls. I appreciate it. We'll see you again sometime. Same time, same bat place, same bat station. And again, you guys are certainly welcome to bounce whenever you want to. Of course, it is a free world, at least according to everything but the algorithms at YouTube. There's a Wyoming. We'll put aside. Pooping Bear, that's your Indian name? Oh, I just saw, oh no. What was it? What was that movie? Man in the House with Chevy Chase and Jonathan Taylor Thomas was just on HBO the other day. And the reason that's making me think of it is because the Indian name that Jonathan Taylor Thomas gave to Chevy Chase was Squatting Dog. So that's where that tangent was going. It makes a little more sense now that I was able to actually vocalize it. All right. No, those are actually errors I'm looking at later. Okay. Yeah, I spent enough time with this that I need to make sure that as soon as I'm done this, I get to the bank, I dump this so that I can get to being a good house husband for Mrs. Chopsticks as she continues to work. Can it be a W? It cannot be. So I got to go be a good house husband when we're done this. Cooking dinners, cleaning up, making sure that she has a nice home to come home to. While she's out working, she's an essential part of her. Oh, there's a Delaware. Chevy Chase and Jonathan Taylor Thomas were in, I think it's Man of the House. It's where Chevy Chase was going to marry Farrah Fawcett, who was a single mom to Jonathan Taylor Thomas, yada yada. So that was that one. It was a good movie. I liked it. Played on the Boy Scout theme with the Indian guides. So, I don't know. Well, there's a silver edge there. Come on, let's set those down. Nothing yet, Armando, from the vault. There is something in here if I can get my camera to actually focus in. Come on. It's not focusing. It's here, but it's not what we want. It is Canadian. Rats. Let's see if it's one of the good Canadians. I'm not even looking at the date yet. It's a bad Canadian. It sticks to the giant magnet. We do have our first find. We do have a 1972 Quada from Canada. We do have a first find in the box. It is a foreign. So we will set it there. And eventually when I go to Canada next for work, I'll have a bunch of money to use. So we did find a foreign in the box. Too bad it is a not silver Canadian. The reason I checked it with a magnet is because some of the half dollars I find that are foreign in half dollar rolls, if they're, yeah, it's not silver though. It's what you call, where did I miss it? Silver Canadian. Canadian. Yeah, it was Canadian. I found a lot of silver lately though. If they're not magnetic, I will throw it back to the bank. For instance, most of these foreign I have found in coin roll hunting besides this one. Like this here is not magnetic. It's the size of a half dollar. So actually I could throw that back, but I'm not going to. I'm keeping it in here. You know, I found like this. I found in a roll of half dollars before. I could throw it back, but I'm not going to because it's cool having a little treasure chest of foreign just sitting here. So that's what I use my magnet to test it, just to see if it was able to go back to the bank or not. Actually, if it's Canadian and non-magnetic, that means it's silver percentage-wise, and it would have been an awesome treasure to start us off. But we haven't gotten skunked. We have found a foreign in the rolls. Not exactly the find I want to find, but there we go. Sorry about that, eh? Actually, a lot of the time, I will trade it with my father, who lives up on the Canadian border, and he'll use it as well. But I do go to Canada about 3 or 4 times a year for work when I'm actually working. So, can use it when I go there as well. That one looked funny for a second, but it wasn't. All right, my music is changing, and it's doing... Do you know what your silver dollars are worth? There's an advertisement on your screen right now for the complete virtual guide to pricing your silver dollars. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out, Darth Plotter, for as long as you did. I'm glad your meeting was canceled so you're able to hang out. We will see you tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Darth Plotter or twitch.tv/hydroeconomist. You know, I'm going to start having to get royalties for all the plugs I'm giving you. I'm just saying. I'm saying, not saying. Numista. Actually, my favorite, and I'll show you in a second, that's a Wyoming. We'll set that aside. My favorite thing to use, I don't know if you have it or not, Brass Junkie. Let's get this open here. Is an app called Coinoscope. I love this app. You take a picture of your coin, and it actually pulls up a lot of information for you. So definitely look at that. Always got to plug you, Hydra. I appreciate you. I appreciate your channel. You do great things. And again, probably one of the better returns on investment for coin roll hunting out there. So we're going to keep on going. You guys are welcome to hang out. I'm going to try and get these plowed through so I can get them dumped so I'm ready to go for my pickup at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning at my Wells Fargo. Back to the half dollars. I go. Hi ho. Hi ho. But I'm having fun hanging out. Chit-chatting. Letting you guys have a place to vent. Coinoscope is an awesome app, bro. It'll actually tag into Numista once in a while as well, and pull out that information. It's really, really nice when you got a lot of foreign that you're going through. It's a good app, and I believe it's free. All right. And my dog groomer is calling me over in the background there. I'm going to let that go to voicemail and see what they say. If they say, hey, we can get your dog in now, I might have to end the stream because she needs a haircut, because that's an essential service that's been reopened in Minnesota. And it's a small town, and it's a small business, and I want to support local small businesses as much as I can, especially now. I've always been a support local, support small, but even now, even more important in my opinion, to support local and support small businesses. So if that's what the phone call is, I might have to jet and get my dog in for a haircut because she is looking shaggy. Well, I guess I could have said she's looking Scooby. Get it? Come on now. If you're not laughing in your seats, that was funny right there. That was funny. I didn't want to install a laugh track. There we go. Once I get Chatbot up and running, I'm gonna have to get some laugh tracks programmed in, because you guys not laughing at my jokes is killing me over here. I get no respect, I tell you. All right, we got some shiny edges in here. 2020 we're back into, but it is AD. Indiana. Come on, W's, please be in here. Give me something other than a foreign to take home from these banks. Nothing yet. Oh, I can't open that. Oh, I do have a voicemail. At least when I was doing my box battle with Hydro last week, when he was kicking my butt and laughing at me, at least I can hear him laughing at me. All right, I'm going to go away for 2 seconds here. I'm going to stay live. Let me just listen to that voicemail, see if I need to run the doggo into the haircut. I'm going to turn up the music, and we'll be right back. All right, it was not for me, so I am back. I apologize for keeping you waiting. I want to make sure that I keep the puppers happy. There must be upper limits on the gamble command. It works at 5,000 but doesn't trigger 10,000. Well, let's stop for a second and find out that question. I'm not used to people, gambling that much on my channel, so I might not have it set that high. Let's get into Streamlabs. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I just had to make sure I was doing everything right. So, your modules. You're talking about Gamble? Gamble is set at 5,000 max. You know what? Let's have fun. Since you guys are having fun, I will set the limit on gambling to 50,000. There we go. It is all set, ready to go at 50,000. So yeah, the dog groomer is trying to reach somebody else, not reach me. I have an appointment at 3 o'clock. I got to make sure that I keep to get her hair did. She might be an ankle biter, but the family loves her, so we'll get her taken care of. Yes, AG has a Lhasa. Best way to think about a Lhasa Apso is look at a Shih Tzu. It is their first cousin, and that's the doggo that lives in my house. Back in the 2020s, but none of them are W's. I'm going to scream like a kid on Halloween. If I find a W, which I'm hoping to. So, we still got time. We got one treasure. I'm not even going to add it to the board. It'd be a miscellaneous find, mind you, but meh. We'll get it added once these next 6 rolls are done, because then I have to switch dump bags anyways. There are the edges, nothing sticking out, so probably no 2020s in this mix. There's a 2019, but it's a P. There's a pretty D. There's Duke Ellington, a.k.a. Bob Ross again. Gambling us set to degenerate. Oi! You can tell I've been on here for a while. I'm losing my vocal abilities. I'm going to have to drink another sip of the nectar of the gods. Keurig brand coffee. Not a sponsor at all of this stream. I just love me some coffee. We're down to just 5 people watching in chat. That is quite all right. I'm just... Instead of doing this in silence with myself, I now just talk with you guys and mumble and talk to myself. And not much different. If it gives you guys a fun place to hang out, well, more power to both of us. That's a beautiful P, 2019, D, anything. Anyone need chopsticks? Are you just giving away the house now? Please do. Let them play the games. Let them have some fun. Eventually, we'll use them for things. Instead of giving everyone, like I do most streams, chops a free roll every time. That one was really dirty. I'm going to set that aside for a second because that was just really nasty on my hands. I might actually start raffling off giveaways for them so that you enter using your chopsticks. I appreciate that. You're good company as well. Hopefully everyone's enjoying it. I'd love somehow for this channel to take off because I think we have a good time hanging out. I think we have a good thing going. So hopefully eventually we get past where we're at. I can't scoff at 340 subs. It's awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. It'd be nice to be up there, though. I think I have as good a content as other people that have much bigger channels. But then there are awesome people like Hydro who had great channels that got them taken away. So I guess it's a double-edged sword. Once you get big, you get closer scrutinized. Like I couldn't say the word COVID-19 if I had a bigger channel. So I'm all right with that for now. But it'd be nice eventually to get up there. But while we haven't, we'll just hang out. We'll chill. We'll hopefully find something. And once in a while, give away some stuff. All right, we're almost coming down to the last part of this second bag. Lots of shiny edges in there. None of them silver, but some of them might be the W's we're looking for. Like this one, for instance. No, it's a D. And it's a River No Return, but it's a good shape one, so we'll set it aside. Yeah, that's awesome, Brash Junkie, I actually got up really fast, really quick, thanks to international stat. Well, not really fast. I'm only at, 340. But got there quick because of International Stacker and my association with him. But it's become stagnant lately, and it is what it is, right? I'll do the best that I can do as long as I can do it. That one's a really nice 96. Was just checking to see if it was a proof. It is not. That's a really beat up Massachusetts. There we go. It's up to 6 people watching now. It was actually, we had up to 14 watching earlier, which is kind of cool. Just hanging out for a chit chat, which is awesome. Not selling rolls, just doing our thing and moving on. So, seems to be getting more and more viewers every day. You never know what will eventually happen. But I appreciate each and every single one of you that is in here watching. Makes it fun, keeps us some sense of normality in my life when I don't have it with my job. D for Denver and disappointment. Actually, that's a really nice shape. I appreciate archaeology, Mikey. That's a really nice shape, Maine. Good quarter to have. But I'm going to throw it back to the bank because we'll check for the extra ears. I'm not seeing it on the Wisconsin. And we got a bat in the hand, but it is a Philadelphia. No, I appreciate every one of you. And if it came across like I was whining and complaining about not having enough subs, I apologize. That was not my intent. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out, watching, spending your afternoons with me here on YouTube. Give me a chance to come into your homes and search some coins. And if it came off that way, I apologize. And apparently, I need to go get some cheese to go with my wine. Sorry. Bad joke. But we've also been streaming for almost 2 hours here. Wow. Oh, Herd of Elephants is back up upstairs. Nice. Yeah, and, I don't want to... There's part of me that wants to do a giveaway to get to 500. And then push for 1,000. And a lot of the bigger ones, I know Seeker's been in here multiple times. Raven's popped in. I'm not, like Rod Finds Treasure, I'm not big on his channel because you know, I'm not a fan of how he does it. You know, he's great personality, great knowledge. I hate his return on investment. Great guy. Just the money, you're paying more for entertainment than you are on the silver end versus some of the other stackers or some of the other coin roll hunters. So can't get it really that. But, you know, international stacker, yeah, he was stuck there for a while. He's gone up from then. PND bats in a row. Nice. And he's come back down a little bit since he's been all dealing with the emergency response on this whole pandemic. So, good guy. Very good guy. We still have a chance of finding something. It's not over till the rolls run out. But that bag is over. So I'm going to switch bags. That means $333 worth of coins were just hunted with, little to no success besides a good time. Now we got our last set of rolls ready to go. And you're listening to an ad about the U.S. Mint. All right, give me 1 second to grab a sip of coffee. Because my voice is getting a little hoarse. And away we go. We are back up to 7. Watching that yo-yoing around. We are just hanging out, opening up some quotas. The only real true find we had today was a Canadian clad. Other than that, nothing great. Did find a pile of 2020 so far. So if anybody's looking for any P's or D's to complete a collection, let me know via the email address in the top right-hand side of your screen. Oh, that is just nasty. In the upper right-hand side of your screen, and I would be glad to help you out. I'll probably try and keep a roll on hand since I'm now finding them. There are edges, none of them silver, but we got a shiny one here. It's a D. Oh, actually, that's a really nice example of a lull. So we'll save it. If anybody needs a P or D of 2019 quarters, let me know. I've been trying to keep out some of the nicer versions. I'd be glad to help with that cause as well. Oi. And I'm throwing coins around. There was a river of no return in there that I did not check the obverse of. So now I gotta find it again. Watch that be my lone W, and I just skip over it. Oh, there it is right there, and it was a P. Okay. Yeah, I know you don't necessarily donate for the return. You're right, and they have a great entertainment. You know, I love the interaction between he and Charlani. But there's some streams out there I can't watch, you know, just for the... I guess my whole thing starts from... I'd have to look. That might be a year that it was silver archaeology. Let me finish this roll, then I'll pull up my spreadsheet of foreign. I got into this for purely a stacking perspective. I also teach business management. So not having a phenomenal ROI, return on investment, just triggers something in me. I'm not saying they don't offer a good product. They offer a very good product. All I'm saying is it's just not my cup of tea. So I used to watch Rob all the time. I was a member of his at one point as well, just because I really like their personalities. It's just the business side of me goes, Jimmy Licari, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for smashing that like button. I appreciate it. All right, Canadian quarters. Let's see. Do I not have my years written down here? Oh, yeah, quarters. No, 1968 was the last time a quarter was 50% silver in Canada, so I'm not quite sure why it's not sticking. To be quite frank, archaeology, Mikey. Oh, now you have an ad up for Osmo on the screen here. Let's skip that. We're just sitting here. We're almost 2 hours in, searching our quarters for any W's. to no avail. But that's okay. We're still hanging out, having fun. You found it coin roll hunting? Cool. I don't know why it's not sticking. And I'm just now throwing quarters everywhere. This is working out so well right now. D, nothing, nothing. All right, there we go. We're back into it. And I probably shot myself in the foot talking about a big channel like that. It's just an opinion. They offer great products, but the business side of me goes, So, heck, I have an RFT mat right in front of me. I mean, he's good at what he does. So, hey, why not? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. We're just hunting some quarters, seeing if we can find any of those elusive W's or silver. So far, no good. The only thing we found in the roll worth looking at is a clad Canadian. We do have a pile of 2020s going on that I'll set aside so that people can... Yeah, Ravenhawk is a good guy. Yeah, the little guys, like, well, it's hard to get in. Seeker has an amazing product. It's hard to get in on his rolls because everybody is trying to get on. You know, he sells out so quickly. Hydro used to not be a little guy, but of the coin roll hunter streamers, he was probably one of the least visited. So that's why I did some of my donations to him just to... And then that's where I fell in love with his channel. Well, love is a pretty heavy word. That's where I started to really like his channel, really hang out with it. Oh, he gives out slabs. You know, other ones give out slabs. It's, again, it's a personal choice, and that's just my personal choice. I am not demeaning what they do. I'm not disparaging what they do. I'm not saying you shouldn't donate because really you're donating for, honestly, entertainment purposes as well. But everyone does it their own, and everyone has their own choice. It's your money, not my money. Do with it as you see fit. No, Raymond's a really good guy. I've actually supplied him with some coins recently. He needed for his donator giveaways, his stream rewards. So he is a good guy. Then again, he's still getting busy himself. You know, I do hang out with him when I can, but all right, let's change the subject now because I feel like I've really shot myself in the foot. And again, I am not trying to disparage any channel. We're each our own. People do the best they can do. And yeah. So anyone have any good plans for this weekend? Because yes, I am changing the subject because I just went down a rabbit hole. I actually might make this video private just because I feel bad on what I said here. So... Boy. Now I feel like a heel for even saying anything. Oh well, it is what it is. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. If anybody took offense to it, I apologize. Maybe I shouldn't stream 2-hour streams looking through quarters, not paying attention to chat, because I might offend people. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to metal detect soon. Not soon, but next year. I got to first buy a metal detector. That'll be fun. Try and do some at older places around Minnesota that are public, and then also try and get to the family land in Maine next summer and do that. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I know I didn't say anything bad. I'm a very not talking bad about people, and I don't... You know what? I might not make it private. I just might leave it up, and if they want to have a Discord, if they find offense in it, most likely They certainly can. No, I'm not saying they do bad, but yeah. Metal detecting, I want to do it. Get it out in some old sites. Yeah, he's a ways away from me, and I've never done it before. He's actually like an hour away from me. I've never done it before and wouldn't want to intrude on his channel. Maybe if I ever get into it and add that content to my channel, we can look at that. Coin Group in Minnesota does look like a nice guy. I have watched his streams. I have watched his channel. Look at some of his coin reviews. He's got great knowledge, but he buys coins that I wouldn't buy. So, you know, there's another... It's all about matter of perspective. Right? We're keeping on going here. I don't know where I could hunt in Minnesota, though. Can you go to public parks? And if you go to public parks, you know, I would feel like an idiot, you know, digging up little holes in public parks looking for treasures. Oh, held carnivals between... Ooh. That would be fun. Or even like the Minnesota State Fairgrounds would be fun. Just find what people left. That would be kind of cool. There's some old fairground. Oh, that is actually a really, really cool idea. You know, I'm sure... I don't know. It's always a hit and miss, just like coin roll hunting is a hit and miss. You never know what you're going to find, so... To Long Beach Island, New Jersey, 2 years... Yeah, I get it. It's not something I've done. You know, I've never tried it. It looks like a bunch of fun. I've seen Coin Group has been doing a lot lately. I watch Clutch Guitars. There's a couple other channels that I watch when it comes to metal detecting. So, looks like a bunch of fun, but they're only posting their finds. You know, how many hours upon hours does it take them to get those finds? So, come on, let's give us a D in the rolls. Let's make these 2 hours worth it. Besides our good fun hangout and chill. Yeah, I don't think my city is all that old, so I honestly don't know if there'd be anything in there. You're certainly right. Like I said, I would feel kind of like a goober being out in the park doing it. You know, maybe, yeah, we'll have to see. You know, I know where my house, you know, it's only a 2002, so my entire neighborhood is brand new, so it wouldn't be there. But there's got to be places in the community that I could look at. Maybe old farms. 1,000 beer tabs to every merc. Okay. So yeah, some of those channels you're only seeing there, unless it's a live stream, you're only seeing there, usually they're awesome finds. Stillwater, oh, that would be cool. But how do you get permission, Brass Junkie, to metal detect in a place like Stillwater? And I mean, if you're looking down by the river, you know, that floods every year. Look for bottles and such. Yeah, that would be cool too. Right now, I'd love to look and find a W for the love of everything that's holy. YouTube music advertisement coming in your background. We're getting down there. We got a pile of dead rappers. We got a pile of 2020s. Too bad they're not the W kind. Stillwater would be good. Yeah, just how do you get permission? You know, do you have to knock on doors saying, hey, I'd like to metal detect in your area? You have to find out who the landowner is. I just don't know how that all works. So it'd be a learning curve too, but this was a learning curve, you know. Back in January of last year, if you would have said I would know as much about coins as I do now, I would have told you were crazy because I just wasn't into them. You know, now I can host merit badge sessions and be knowledgeable. I can sit here and talk 2 hours with you guys, you know, shoot the breeze somewhat too, but also talk knowledge about coins. So, hey, Armando, welcome back. Thank you for stopping back in. We're still hunting here. Nothing good so far besides a Canadian and a pile of 2020 PNDs that I'm holding in case people need, well, PRDs. But we still got rolls, and it is called coin roll hunting, not coin roll guaranteed. So we'll see what happens. We're plugging away, hoping the next coin we turn over will have one of those little W's on it. Honestly, I'd love to see a privy mark and find a 2020 W is what I'd love to. I mean, we've actually found a good chunk of 2020s today. Maybe someday. I don't think there's a metal detecting merit badge. But yeah, no. We'll see what happens. You know, I probably only have 3 or 4 years left on there in scouting. I might stay active on the committee once my son is done. But, you know, he's an Eagle now. He's 15. In a couple of years, he's no longer maybe going to be in scouting on an active basis. And, you know, with the amount I travel and I'm not at home, is it still something I do? But yeah, no. It would be just for fun. Although I think I have enough parents irked at me right now over this whole coin roll hunting thing in my troop that I better not ruffle too many feathers. From that coin hunting merit badge, apparently a lot of them are asking their parents to get boxes of that. Couple full rolls of 2019 W quarters. Yeah, no. Well, especially like you look at someone like Jeeping John. He's found, God, how many thousands of W's from this year. That just blows my mind. I can't find one. He's got thousands. But I guess it's all 2020, yes. So 2019 do not have privy marks. 2020 does have a little, I want to say it says 75 right above the Liberty on the obverse. So 2020 is the first year there is a privy mark. There's lots of places, Brass. I need to... Again, there's also the need of having to buy a metal detector. And how do I prioritize that right now being furloughed, you know? So, it's tough. Someday here I will do it. But then again, when I come off of furlough, my main job is to be on the road, working, teaching leadership, and will I be home anymore? So... There's a whole lot of what-ifs in the world right now, but that's okay. V75, yes, 75th anniversary of D-Day, isn't it? Oh, 1941. Okay. It's the 75th anniversary of something. It could have been D-Day. 1945, yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, V75, I appreciate that. I have not seen one yet in real life, so it's hard to tell. Another Wyoming, so possibly a spitting or pooping. Yeah, but yeah, World War II. I wasn't sure if it was specific to Normandy or if it was Victory Day. Victory for World War II. V75. Yep, got it. There we go. The logic button is kicking in now for your boy AG Chopsticks. We're getting down rolls here. Still doesn't mean we won't find something. Like there's a bunch of bright shiny edges there. A DC-3 air. Oh, that is cool. I'm huge in aviation. Yeah, look at me. I am French. Aviation. Yeah, no, that was 1940. No. December 7th, 1941 was Pearl Harbor, so that was definitely not there. No, Victory in the Victory for the World War II is what it is. There's another one of those. We'll check later. Got to check those errors. Why can I not think? It's June 6th. 1940 something was Pearl. Was June 6th or 7th was D-Day. No, V-75 is Victory 75 for the 75th anniversary of the victory in World War II. We got 1 hour before it's time to get the dog in here. We're almost done. We're trying to cruise here to get these done. Oh, there's another bicentennial. We'll check later. I might not dump today just because I need to get to the other duties, but that's okay. I can do that in the morning. My dump bank opens prior to my pickup bank, so just get rid of them right away in the morning and go from there. So we're ready to go at noon tomorrow, getting back to the one, the only $50 hunts. No, brass. It'll be a lot of fun to actually do some, metal detecting once I get it, Buy the metal detector, buy the pinpointer, figure out how to use it. You look at all of them. I got to change the sensitivity and ground bounce and this and that. I'm like, wow, there's a lot to learn more than just beep, beep, and finding buried items in the earth. So, another bat. Probably have a full roll of bats. If anybody wants it, let me know via email. Nickel Nation does get it first. We're still live, right? Yeah, we are. Okay. You guys have gotten quiet on me. That's okay. It has been a 2-hour stream now. Longer than I typically do, but we are getting through it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Does this quarter layout work with you guys, or would you rather go back to $50 on Wednesday? I still need to pick up my quarters I would just have to figure something out on doing this. I don't mind doing them with you guys. It's worked out better than I thought it would. I just haven't switched to half rolls in my hands. Stuff moving around in Chernobyl. Yeah, that you don't mess with nuclear energy. So that's kind of a scary thing. And we don't know what's all out there. There's so many places of this earth that are unexplored. We never know what creatures are going to exist. Full roll of bats, D or P. You can honestly have them for face plus shipping, Armando. I wouldn't want to charge you anything extra there. Lost in the dirt and could not find it. That'd be kind of cool to go back to that old place where you were 7. If I have a roll left and Nickel Nation doesn't want them, I've got your email. It would just literally be $10 plus shipping and handling. It's like $14. I'm not trying to make money off these. These are just, if they were W's, we'd be talking differently. But if there's something you want for your collection, yeah, we can do that. Bob Marley's house in Nassau, Bahamas. That would be cool. That would be cool. Nassau, yeah, good place to visit. Don't know that I could live there. Kind of fun. You're from Roswell, New Mexico. Oh, now the real. That's Mama Hydro. That is awesome and explains so much about your son. Just kidding. We all love Hydra up in here. That is wicked cool. Roswell. According to X-Files, the truth is out there. So, that is really cool. Roswell, New Mexico. I'd love to metal detect down south. That would be cool. Where there's more history. There's not as much history here in central Minnesota as they are on the East Coast or down south. So, these are our last of our rolls here. So, we got these rolls left, and then we'll let you go for the day. Oh, yeah, Green Mountain metal detecting. That's another fun one. He metal detects in New Hampshire. Yeah. That is awesome. Oh, I'm going to have to razz him. No, I'm not going to razz him on it, but that's just cool. No, Hydro's good peeps. I would never razz him. All right. This is a whole bunch of San Antonios. Come on, someone give me a W for criminy's sake. I would be so happy. And then I just sounded like Adam Sandler for a second. Your mom knew the general, and oh, that is wicked cool. So the general in charge of the base, or the general in charge down there, and that's quite this. That is awesome. That actually just made my day. Come on, let's get a W in here, can we? Yeah, a lot of Native American. My father-in-law is actually Native American, so there's that history with him too. Some mob, yeah, but now I'm just flabbergasted by what Carol just said in chat. That's for the sci-fi nerd in me. That just made awesome sense to me. Not sense, but just that's wicked cool. That is wicked cool. And there's a T in trust there. Bicentennial I'm supposed to look for errors on. I want a pickaxe and tuck my bag in. Oh, that's cool. Why not? Mascarlo Apache. Very cool. That is awesome. Oh, I don't want to get this wrong because it would be insulting. I want to see my father-in-law as Ojibwe, but don't quote me on that. It's from the White Earth Reservation in Minnesota. Yeah, metal detecting on beaches, you got to be careful. You got to make sure you know what you're doing because they could be historical sites. And, you know, I really do not want to get arrested for metal detecting. I don't want to get arrested in general, but definitely not for metal detecting. All right, we're down to 6 rolls left. A couple of times I found things in the last roll, so let's hope we can find something better than 1/4 from Canada A in the rolls. We're getting down there, but we're talking alien conspiracies. We're talking metal detecting. All right, there's another bat. Cool. Yeah, there's another weird, but it's a D. Come on, give me something here. I don't want my hands looking like I'm a coal miner for nothing. Oh, that one's bright and shiny. It's probably a 2020, but it's a D. It is a 2020. Bright and shiny, 2020, P. D. Oh, well. Funny story about Chopsticks Jr. So, my father-in-law is actually my wife's stepfather. So, no blood, but definitely more of a father than anyone has been to her. And like I said, he's Native American. And for the longest time, my son, because he knew his grandpa was Native American. Yep, White Earth is Ojibwe. Yep. So that's what he is. But for the longest time, my son thought he was Native American because his grandfather, who was no blood relation, but definitely was still is a grandfather to him. He thought he was Indian, so he was at school saying, "Yeah, I'm Indian." I'm like, "No, you can't say that." He's like me, and then he started shooting bow and arrows. He used to shoot archery at Average Joe's in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. And he's like, "Oh, you know what? I bet I'm so good at this because of Grandpa." I didn't have the heart to tell him and let him down, so it's kind of funny. Out of the mouths of babes, the innocence of youth sometimes wins out. All right, we're down to 3 rolls. We got a lot of 2020s in here. I'm liking that. We'll be able to throw those together from somebody here. Keep them out of circulation in case people want them. Nice D on the end here. We are running the gambit of conversations right now. You know, metal detecting locations, Roswell, New Mexico, family heritage. Having a nice little conversation today. I like it. There's a D. It had a ring of death on it anyways. Dump that. Yeah, let's find a W. I'm hoping so. We got a couple rolls left to find it in. You know, you never know what can happen. If not, we've just had a fun hangout. Chill session today. I found one yesterday. It's under your scope. I meant what you knew. Why not? It is all good. We are almost through. That roll is done. We got 2 rolls left. You guys okay doing next Wednesday quarters again? Or what do you want to do? Let me know in chat. Because I could always just not go pick them up. There's a bright edge. It's a D. Bat. There's another bright edge. It's a D. Weird. Nice. Minnesota. Okay. There's a bat. It's a P. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. We're getting down. Low on the pole here. Quarters are great. Okay. Cool. We'll do quarters again next Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday. Friday, Thursday, Friday, we'll stick with our $50. You know, that's how we have our orders set up. I do have an extra box of $50 next week. Greece, Alexander the Great in Egypt. Wow. Our last roll. Oh, probably has Canadian in it. All right, we got something here. Last roll has something. I bet it's foreign, and I bet... Well, let's do this. Let's find out. Can we see it in the center there? I bet you that's Canadian. Let's find out. Yep, it sucked it up. We have a last roll Canadian in the house. And it is a 2019. Wow, very cool. 2019 quarter in the house. Second foreign of the day in our last roll. Second find, so 2 miscellaneous will be on the board from today. Not what I was looking for, but you never know. Maybe it brought a West Point friend along with it. Let's hope that we find a West Point. Could that? It could not be. Yeah, 2 new Canadians today. I'm not surprised. We're in Minnesota, so not far from Canada. And every time I do customer wrap hunts with quarters, I actually run my 1991. Yeah, no, that was a 2019 and a 1972 found today. We're almost out of the hunt here, which is good because we've been streaming for now 2 hours and 15 minutes. D. And it looks like... Oh, no! We're not done. We had 1 random roll in the box. Sweet, you weren't in the last roll. Ha-ha! We had 1 random roll left in the box. Good thing I shook the box before throwing it away. Come on, let's have something found nice in here. Let's find something so we can leave the road with a victory here. That was random, but I'll take it. We got a bat. P. That's a D. That's a D. Yeah, if ever one was a big score, it'd be a lot more fun, but that's okay. It's fun hanging out with you guys, even on these dud boxes. You know, we did find a whole bunch of 2020 bats and weird parks, probably a roll of each. We did find a couple of Canadians, up in the mix. And we're not quite done. We could still pull out a W in the last roll. It's looking less and less like it, but you never know what. Yeah, we're done. All right, let me double check the box. I am officially out. There's a mound of paper here. So we did find. This is another thing I'd like to try sometime is magnet fishing. Because it's really a strong magnet. But we did find a whole lot of 2020s in there. We found some nice 2019s in case people need them for their albums. I'll save those for a little bit. Bunch of 1976s, bicentennials that I need to look through. And then just for Archaeology Mikey, I'll go through these. You know what? Let's check them really quick while we have you here. The star note serial number I want to find is... Wow, that would be a cool star note to find. All right, so we got a... I think this is a pooping horse. And it's not, because I don't think it's a spitting horse. It's not a pooping or spitting horse. How about this one? Where are look? No, that would be the die crack on that. Nope. Yes, hanging out and having that good time is more important than anything. We do not have that. We got the piano. Don't see doubling. All right, what else do we got here? Let's see if we got the pooping or spitting. Not sure which one Delaware is, if they're the pooping or the spitting. So we'll check quick. Nothing on that one. Wyoming. Nothing near his mouth. Nothing near his other part. Wyoming. Nothing near his mouth. Nothing near the back. Delaware. His back is clean. His front is just dirty, I believe, so we'll get rid of him. Nothing on that one to the naked eye. Good and good. You saw a die crack on the last one, Archaeology? Are you talking the one that looked dirty? The horse. Nice. Now I'm going to have to go back through these. All right, hold on. Which one are you talking about, Archaeology Mikey? Apparently the stream's not over because apparently there's an error sitting somewhere here that he saw that I didn't. That's why I don't look for errors, because I just don't know these things. Not that one, was it? That's just PM postman damage, isn't it? Or is that a die crack? I'll leave that up for a second, see if there's any. Well, the one that looked dirty is on your scope right now. Let's see if I can bring that in at all. I'm going to shut my music down in the background here really quick. Let's see if I can bring the coin cam in to a bigger perspective here. Coin cam. I want to say that's just postman damage, Archaeology, and that's why I don't look. I just don't know enough about them to be able to speak terribly intelligently about them. You let me know. I'll leave it up on the screen for a second while I say to everyone, thank you guys for joining me today. It was awesome. We didn't find anything really great, but we did find two Canadians. Pull that over here. We did find two Canadians, a pile of 2020, and some really nice versions of the 2019s. So I'll take this one. I will get that coin cam back to small where it was, and I will say thank you. You know, we didn't get anything today, but this is a patience game. And like I said, every stream, patience pays off. It's not a matter of if, but when you're going to strike it rich. Well, maybe not rich, but strike a find that you want to keep. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I look forward to seeing you. Be safe out there. be strong, and thank you for hanging out with me. Have a great day, all, and we'll talk to you later.